What's up, y'all? It's your boy Tim Love, aka The Cat, and I'm on the rocks with Red Rocks.
Welcome back to another episode of On the Rocks. It's your girl Radio Red Rocks, of course. And as you know, each and every episode I have a dope individual in the building with me. And this episode is no exception. We have Mr. Tim Love in the building.
Hello, it's The Cat.
What's good with you? How's your 2021 going so far?
It's good, it's good. Better than 2020.
That's a fact.
Complaints.
Listen, that's a whole fact, all right? So you have a lot going on right now. You're pushing out some music soon. Tell me a little bit about what you have in the works.
Well, right now we got the Teamsters project coming out within the next month and a half, no more than 2 months. It's Adion Dashalan, Ponzo Houdini, and myself.
All right.
Yeah.
So it's like a collaboration project?
Yeah. And after that, you can expect my project, which is going to be called A Picture's Worth 1,000 Birds.
Ooh.
And that'll be dropping mid-June.
Dope.
June, yeah.
So definitely want to get into that. First, you have the Teamsters, though. So how did this collaboration come about?
Just building family, you know. We guys got together and we got in the studio one day and just did it, and it came out dope. We was like, yo, let's do more. Let's keep it pushing. And since then, everything we did been fire. So.
Okay, and I think I've seen some visuals as well. So this is going to be kind of like a visual project also?
Yeah, absolutely. We got the first visual coming out. Supposed to drop first week of March. Yeah, and that's called it's a single called "What's It Worth to You." Yeah.
This is a Just Joy production.
They took Dave off 99, Dave Burgers 2020. Real niggas out here really getting at this money. Real niggas out here really feeding niggas' family. Real niggas know the story, you ain't gotta ask me. Real nigga, you can ask, bet the streets will stamp me. Real niggas stand tall, I'm a fucking champion. Fake niggas, they a foe, fed secret weapon. Leave a nigga in the cold just in case you check it. Said Adi, put your pain on the beat. You a monster when you speak, in the booth or in the streets. Same monster when you chefing up a key. A master when you cook it, nigga, Chef Boyardee.
Racks.
No cat.
Okay. I mean, you guys are all definitely dope artists. I've had Adion as well as Ponzo on this couch, and definitely, you know, I'm looking forward to that project. Now, how long have you been doing music for?
Been doing music a long time. I stopped doing music in like 2007. So I've been writing music, R&B, rap, making beats, everything for a long time. I just started making beats as far as the production part, but
Okay.
I've been in the music game for a while.
So what made you stop doing music? Did you kind of fall out of love with it, or just other personal things going on?
Yeah, it was some personal things going on, some things that got in the way with a business partner of mine, you know, another family member of mine. Shout out Cousin Crook. Yeah, but you know, I got re-inspired. I started being back in the studio with other artists. You know, and I'm just watching it. I'm just being around the scene and being in the studio and vibing. You know, and then noticing work ethic and what was lacking.
Yeah.
And I said, look, man, let me show them how to do it.
Let me show you how to do this.
Yeah, so I got back into it. I fell back in love to it. I fell back in love with it. Yeah.
Okay. So now, is that a passion of yours as well, though, to, you know, maybe help mentor or help other artists, you know, perfect their craft as well?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I love to see other guys shine at their craft and perfect their craft, and you know, and do good at what they do.
Got you.
But right now, we focus on the Teamsters and this Cat project.
Okay. Now, in your experience, what is it that other artists lack?
You know what? I mean, not to knock anybody down. I can't say what they lack, but I can say what the music game is lacking, in my opinion.
Okay.
You know?
Perfect.
The art of actual song making. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, a lot of guys who can rap, they just give you a 16 or a 12 or whatever. And,
Yeah.
You know, and keep it pushing. Or the hook is dominant on the song, or just the beat only. I'm bringing back all three phases.
Got you.
All three phases being 33.33% of the tracks.
So what do you think causes that? Do you think it's just lack of knowledge of music? Do you think that is laziness? I mean, or do you think that it was just a trend to kind of, you know, make it real quick and punchlines and in and out?
I think it's trendy, you know, it's consumer driven.
Like attention span, maybe?
Nowadays people lack attention span.
Yeah.
So if you notice, we used to have songs, it was 3 verses on there.
Exactly. 4-minute songs.
Yeah, 4 minutes, and now you got a song, if it's over 2:30, it's too long.
Yeah, that's
You know what I
a
mean?
fact.
So I think people just want to get on to the next thing,
Mhm.
you know.
Now, do you worry that, you know, bringing it back to where you're doing the longer songs, do you worry that you might lose some of your listeners?
Nope, not at all. I mean, because if it's dope, they're gonna be tuned in. But I'm not to say I'm bringing back long songs, you know.
Got you.
Just the actual format itself, you know, 2 hooks,
Substance.
2 hooks and 2 verses, sometimes 3 verses. Yeah, and substance, exactly.
Okay. So how would you describe your style as a rapper?
Bars.
Bars.
Yeah, bars. I'm a thinker, so you know, I like to give you something to think about. When you hear a verse, you say, "Wait, what is he talking about? What did that mean?" You know what I'm saying? You got to double back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I liken myself to Nashville double entendre. You know, and again, just real music. You know, just talking about real things and giving you me, myself. You know what I'm saying?
Now, do you feel like that's what separates you from other artists coming out, especially out of Buffalo, and then just period?
I just think I got a different sound. Period. You know, I think I'm a blend between, you know, late '90s, mid 2000s. I give you some of what's going on today also.
Mm,
You know, but we got some dope artists in Buffalo though. You know, I got a lot of talent in my family alone. You know, so Buffalo got some dope artists. You know, not to take anything away from. I mean, we got some talented MCs, it's the vocalists, singers, everything, and producers, engineers, everything. So yeah, everybody kind of doing their thing right now. So shout out to Buffalo.
Yes, definitely. Buffalo has been very untapped for a long time. I feel like, and I feel like we're kind of getting the formula right now to be able to get out and allow the world to hear what we have to offer as Buffalo artists and creatives. Now, are you currently looking to manage artists? Do you currently manage artists?
I got a few guys I'm working with, not as far as management, I mean as far as label-wise.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we just in the process of getting the paperwork and everything tight, you know, before I start naming names and things of that nature. But yeah, I got quite a few artists that I'm dealing with right now, yeah.
Now, how has that process been to be on the other side of things?
I mean, like I said, again, knowing my work ethic and watching other people work, it can be challenging.
Yeah.
You know, I compare it to like Michael Jordan when he played ball, and then getting into to ownership, and everybody like, yo, Jordan, terrible GM, he don't know how to pick talent and all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not always a talent thing. It's sometimes you got to maximize your players' potential.
Yes.
So, you know, that's the challenging part, pulling out of everybody else what you see in them.
Got you.
You know.
So, what has been something that you kind of had to bump your head on and overcome with this entire process that you can maybe help someone else to not, you know, have to go through?
I'm still figuring that part out myself. So, I don't have a legit answer for that one. That's up in the air. I'm still working on that myself.
Got you. So, work in progress. Music-wise, so we have the Teamsters on the way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 3 very dope lyricists. So, like, what type of music can we expect? Is this something that we can party to? Is this something we can ride to? Or, you know, is it street music? Like, what is it?
We got some everything. We got some ride music. We got some getting to it gangster music. We got some dope music for the ladies. We got some vibes. We got one track where we actually it's like got a Miami vibe to it.
Okay, Miami.
Yeah,
we need that right now.
We
It's
can
cold
speak
as hell.
a couple different languages on the track. You know?
Oh, okay. So I got the Miami vibes.
Yeah, no, we got some vibes. Yeah, so we got. I mean, it's well rounded. We got some everything. It's definitely street orientated. When you're dealing with street guys, you know, you're gonna that's gonna be the formula always, you know. But no, we tapped in.
Now, is this a volume project or is it just going to be a one and done? Like, are you guys planning to kind of, you know, put out multiple?
Yeah, as far as that goes, we haven't got into logistics of everything yet. I think we just kind of gonna see how it go, you know. But I mean, like I said, everybody's family, so you can look forward to us working together constantly.
Gotcha.
Regardless if we make another Teamsters project, regardless if we make 10 more Teamsters projects, we always gonna be, you know, you always gonna hear us together collectively.
And that's dope because you guys are all like very independent, you know, guys. You guys all have your own business, you know, dealings and other things going on. Very strong-minded individuals, all bosses essentially.
Right.
So, what would be what would you say would be the winning formula? Because a lot of times, you know, you get guys who are all bosses and the ego gets in the way. So, what do you feel like is, you know, has been beneficial to you guys to make sure that everything stays on track and, you know, it doesn't get, you know, go left?
I think it's understanding who we are individually and understanding who we are as far as me understanding them and how they operate and them understanding how I operate.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody respecting each other's boundaries, you know. And
Boundaries.
yeah, we don't.
Keyword.
Yeah, we don't. I don't get in the way of what they got going on. They don't get in the way of what I got going on. But when we come together, it's like Voltron. So.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, keyword boundaries. I like that. Now for your own project that you have coming out, what's the vibes on this? What can we expect?
I got some of everything. I got 3 projects done. Actually.
3?
Yeah, I got 3 projects done. I'm lined up for the next.
So now is this what you've been working on like throughout the pandemic or even before the pandemic?
I think all this stuff came together in the last 3 to 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah, I've been in a creative zone. You know, I just tapped in at late night. I don't sleep. I might make a beat. I might put a beat on. And I get the vibe. The next thing you know, I got 4 songs done.
Gotcha.
So, but I mean, I got some everything on my project. I definitely got something for the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got that good ride music, something for the players. I got some pain music.
Yeah.
You know, where I tap in a little bit to your soul and all that. So it's gonna be fire. It's gonna be fire. I can't wait till you hear it and everybody else hear it.
Absolutely. I'm looking forward to hearing it as well. With everything going on though, like, how did you maintain your creativity?
You know what? I mean, creative people don't really lose their creativity. I just tapped in. Like I said, I mean, when it hits you, it hits you.
Yes.
You know, and you gotta take advantage of that. I might be riding down the street or something and see something and just be inspired, and I might just in my head just keep repeating until I can pull over. And then I try to, you know what I mean?
Put in your notes.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's whenever it's sparked, you gotta take advantage of it. You know, you can't really force the process, because if you force it, you find yourself trying to write to certain tracks and it comes out repetitive. You know what I mean? You get to doing what you used to. You be in your comfort zone.
Yeah.
So you gotta catch the moment when it hits you.
Yes.
Get it in there.
See, I'm not an artist, you know, but I am a writer, and I'm trying to write a book right now. And I understand exactly what you're saying. Like, you know, I've tried to force myself a couple times, like, you know, let me get a couple pages done a day, but then it doesn't come across authentic when I do it that way. I have to be in that mood or in that mode in order to write. So essentially, it's the same thing.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. It definitely got to be organic. You know, don't ever try to force it. One thing I don't believe in is writer's block. I believe in timing. You know, so it's never just a situation where you lose your creativity or your mind is not sparked at that particular time. It's just timing. You know?
Gotcha. That's interesting. That's actually the first time I've heard that. You know, writer's block is definitely popular, you know, amongst all writers, music or otherwise. But you're just saying, like, it's not that. It's just that you're trying to do it at the wrong time.
Yeah, you gotta. It's all timing. It's all timing. It's like you might come up with a business plan or something, and it might be like, oh, I can't figure out what I want to do. I want to do this right. And then next day you might just hit you. You just do it, and it's take off.
Right.
So
now, do you feel like you know, timing also contributed to, because you've been doing music for a long time, you know, and sometimes people might get discouraged, after doing music for so long and not really seeing or hitting their pinnacle or getting where they want to go. Is that what you feel like has kept you consistent and just patient with the process?
No, with me, really, it was like I said, it was a combination of things. It was some personal things I had going on and everything else. But then I got into the business world. I've been an entrepreneur since 2002. So it was like a time thing.
Yeah.
It was always like, I love making music, and it's good making music, and it feels good to me. It sounds good to me. But I got to go get this money.
Right. Facts. Gotta get the bag.
I mean? So once the bag was secured, it was like, what am I doing right now? You know what I mean? What am I doing? Do I really love what I'm doing? What's the one thing that gives me comfort? You know what I mean? And it's that thing that take me out of here is create music.
Got you. So music is or creating their music is like therapy for you.
Absolutely. It's my release, yeah.
Awesome. So if you could work with anyone right now, who would it be? Like, who, if you could tap 3 people, who would those 3 people be?
As far as industry wise?
Yeah.
I'll definitely work with Hov the GOAT.
Of course.
Production wise, Hit Boy.
Okay.
Hit Boy's amazing. You heard that new
Yeah.
Hit Boy Nas?
No, I did not hear the new Hit Boy Nas, not yet, but I will. it's on a list of listens.
Hit Boy's amazing. And then I would love to get a hook from Mary J.
Mary,
The
okay.
Icon. Yeah, my all-time favorite.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mary, and I heard she's dope to work with, honestly.
Yeah.
So that would be, I think, a great collaboration.
Also, we just on Janae Aiko.
I love Janae.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
Janae.
Yeah, she's super fire.
That's my boo. Okay, in my head.
Yeah, she's super fire. Yeah.
Yeah, no, she's dope. She definitely has a vibe and the energy, that she seems to maintain, which is great. And Mary too,
Yeah.
I think they're both goats in their own.
Mary give you that. She give you that feeling like you know her.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's family. What up, Mary? That's family.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are definitely notables. Now, on the independent side, have you been looking at anyone that you would want to work with?
On the independent side, not necessarily. No, I'm just doing my thing.
Okay.
No, I haven't really thought about it too much. I mean, even with the Mary and the Hov and everybody else, I haven't really thought about. That's just something that was always in the back of my mind. Those are my favorites. But nah, it's nobody particular. I can work with anybody.
Got you. Now, would you want to stay independent? What's the bigger goal, the end goal?
I would love to stay independent. But I mean, if things go the way I expect them to, the way I'm planning on going, then the label come with that bag. I gotta take that bag.
Facts.
Yeah.
I mean, these days a lot of people
Situation got to be right too, though. It can't just be
Right.
Just be all solely the bag. The situation got to be right.
because a lot of times, independent artists are turning down, certain types of deals and to maintain their creativity, so they go like the distribution route and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because for a lot of artists, maintaining creativity is key. So that's why I do ask that question.
Yeah, I'm in the process of actually trying to get a distribution company. So
Oh,
we'll see how that work out.
so cutting the middleman out.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the best way to get to the bag. And being a businessman, I'm sure you probably knew that already.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
how has that process been going?
Challenging. It's a lot of information.
So I red tape too.
Yeah, it's a lot of information. It's a lot of underlying reading and it's a lot of information. So I'll leave it at that. It's challenging. It's definitely something that I'm up for though.
Okay. So what about performances? Have you, I know that right now the world is kind of on pause in certain places, except for Atlanta, of course.
Right.
Like they're on a whole nother planet. I always say that. I'm like, they're on a whole nother planet. Like it don't even feel like it exists. But are you looking forward to getting on stage and actually being able to interact with your fans?
Of course. Yeah. I'm definitely looking forward to touching the people and letting them hear. Because a lot of people, what's funny? when I was doing music, I was doing music, and you know, a lot of times I used to be in Atlanta doing music. So it's funny, like a lot of people here, they didn't know I made music.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I never really pushed it.
Right.
You know, while I was here. So a lot of people, oh, nah, I didn't know Cap could rap. Nah, damn, man, you know. So yeah, but as far as just getting out and rocking the stage, yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that.
Okay.
I'm definitely looking forward to that energy.
Yes. Yes. It's definitely a whole nother beast. You know, when you're able to actually connect in person with people and your fan base, and you know, show them the same love that they show you. Everything is so behind the screen, especially now with everything. You know, I hope that that's one thing that doesn't go away. You know, everybody says, you know, there's going to be a lot of changes. It's going to be some things going to be permanent. You know, but that's one thing I hope doesn't go away. Are you afraid of those types of changes?
I mean,
becoming permanent.
You can see it. You can see things trending that way. Like you said, I hope not. I hope it doesn't become permanent. I hope we always be able to have that, you know, interaction with the people. You know, some call them fans. I call them listeners, motivators.
Right.
You know, but yeah, no, I would hope that we don't lose that interaction, because that's a whole different type of energy. Even when you're on the stage with somebody else.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And just the feedback. You know, it's electric.
Energy is.
Yeah. So.
Period.
No, that's definitely a must. So, yeah.
Now, as you're building your platform and your fan base, do you think about the social responsibility that comes with that? Especially like with a lot of the things going on with the revolution, how people carry themselves during the pandemic, and things of that nature.
Somewhat, yeah, somewhat. I mean, like I said, some of my tracks, some of my writings, they even touch on, you know, social injustices and things that we're going through right now. Speaking about the pandemic and just being consciously aware of what's going on, and not only you and how you carry yourself, but how you protect others around you.
Right.
So I definitely think it's important.
All right. So, who's your top 5 artists right now in your playlist? When you jump in your car, who's in rotation? Top 5.
Top 5? We're going to have to go back. We're going to have to go back. I'm not really I don't listen to a lot of rap music. You know?
Okay, so you're not into all of like the drill movement, all of that. You know, that's heavy right now.
I mean, no, I like it when I hear it, but it's not in my playlist.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, I'm more of a old school soul.
Like Marvin Gaye.
I listen to Marvin Gaye's my all-time favorite. Yeah.
Okay.
So I got Marvin and Luther Vandross, and you know, I wouldn't even say it's a top 5. It's got a solid gold soul list that
Got you.
rotation.
So old soul.
Yeah.
Now, does that come from like your upbringing at all, or?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Mom Dukes was definitely a soul listener. Kind of late night card games and slapping spades on the table.
Yes.
Al Green in the background. Yeah.
I remember those days as
Yeah,
well.
it definitely come from that.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to put you in the hot seat. I'm going to ask you 5 questions. All right. So if you could do anything over again, what would it be?
If I could do anything over again, what would it be? That's a good question. Sheesh. If I could do anything over again, what would it be? I would finish school.
Okay.
Yeah. I would finish school. I was kicked out of school at an early age and never got a chance to go back and complete it, so I'll get my college degree.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. I need to let my son hear that. Currently battling with him to keep his butt in school. Which color would best describe your mood right now?
Mood right now? I would say sunshine. Nah.
Like that. Yellow?
Yeah, no, my mood right now, I'll say my mood right now is, I'll probably, let's go with like lavender. Yeah.
Why? It's interesting.
It's just a soft, relaxed color.
Relax.
Yeah.
Okay. If you could get on a plane right now, where would you go?
Probably go to what's that place with all the big beautiful buildings and all that? What's the place I'm talking about?
I'm talking about
Start with a B. Can't think right
B.
now.
Let me think.
You know what I'm talking about? All those big gold buildings and all that stuff.
Is it like a
Dubai. Not
Dubai? There you go.
Yeah.
Dubai. I think I was thinking that, but
Yeah.
all right, Dubai. Yeah, Dubai.
I'm thinking Belize. Start with a B, but nah, we go to Belize
Belize.
right
Yeah,
now.
I would go to Belize right now. I'll go anywhere. My son is saying right now. What's one thing you'd most want to be remembered by?
Being genuine, being a good person, and being true to who I am, being a man of my word. Yeah.
Okay. And if you could possess one superpower, what would it be?
I would be able to go back in time. I'll be able to reverse time.
Reverse time.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So if you could leave like your fans and the people who follow you, and then the ones you're gonna gain
Mhm.
soon, a word of advice, what would that be?
It's never too late to be great. Don't ever stop pursuing your dreams and keep pushing.
All right. All right. So when can we expect the album?
Like I said, Teamsters album is coming next month, mid-March, end of March. And Pictures Worth 1,000 Birds, which is my solo project, is dropping mid-June.
Explain that name really quick.
Pictures Worth 1,000 Birds. You know the old saying, pictures worth 1,000 words.
Mm-hmm.
Well, coming from where we come from, it was guys that used to hide from the camera. We was always taught to stay away from the camera.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And nowadays, everything is camera driven. Everybody wants to be out in front of the camera. Everybody wants to flash this and flash that and everything, right?
Right.
Sometimes you can be in the wrong setting or around the wrong people and get caught up. Not speaking for anything I'm doing or done or whatever. I'm just saying, just being in that lifestyle in general.
Right.
You get caught on the cameras, you can easily be caught up with a kingpin charge or something. You know what I'm saying? They'll pin 1,000 birds on you just off you being caught in that picture with the wrong people.
Gotcha. It's like a wrong place at the wrong time, almost type of thing.
It's kind of like it's to sum it up. Basically, you're just saying move smart. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from those cameras if you're doing what you're doing, and don't be broadcasting your business everywhere. Because you mess around in the wrong place, wrong time with the wrong crowd. You get caught on that camera, you might end up with 1,000 birds on your ticket.
Yeah.
And don't even have lawyer money to bail yourself out.
We're gonna talk about
Stupid.
that. That's a whole nother show, okay?
Yeah.
And just really quick, who are you outside of the music?
I'm a father. I'm a father. I'm a friend. I'm just all around. In my opinion, I haven't lost any friends. I'm just all around solid guy. I'm a stand-up individual. And I'm a hustler by nature. And hustling can be whatever it is whatever it is your passion is.
Right.
For example, you Radio Rocks, you a DJ, podcaster, a blogger, you hustling.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You might be out, next man might be outside pushing cans to feed his family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You might be walking down the street with a cart with about 18 bags on the back dragging from that joint. You laughed at him, but he going to get a few $100 in one day while you sitting up judging him. You know what I'm saying? So whatever it is that you hustle, just hustle it and hustle hard. And that's why the brand is Hustler's Aura. We got the clothing brand coming out real soon.
Yes. I expect my sweatsuit on deck.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's on the way. I got you.
All right. So clothing line coming soon.
Mm-hmm.
Album coming this summer.
Yeah.
Teamsters coming in April. Sometime, hopefully.
Late March.
Late March, April.
Yeah.
And what else can we expect from you? That's a lot.
Listen, it's tax season. Make sure y'all come and see me get them vehicles.
Yes. Get you a ride.
2675 Main Street, 1353 East Delavan, and 856 East Ferry Street opening up in the next 2 weeks.
Yes. So we're actually in Buffalo, New York. So if you're watching this from anywhere else, you gotta take a trip to Buffalo. to get a car. Okay.
Yeah, come check me. We'll get you right.
Okay. Go ahead and give your social media out as well, so we can find your music and support your movement.
Yeah. My YouTube page is Bet on Cap, BETONCAPP. Instagram is @theCap. That's THECAPP. And also Twitter is @theVs, VEAZ. And on Facebook, I'm Tim Love, the government.
Yes, Tim Love, Cap, Big Cap.
Hello.
In the building. Thank you very, very much for sitting down with me. Thank
Thanks
you
for
very
having
much for being on the box.
Yeah.
Definitely appreciate it. Definitely looking forward to everything. Looking forward to my sweatsuit being in the mail. It's on camera, so he gotta do it. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely, I got you. I got the bomb wear for the ladies too. Bet on me.
Yes.
Yeah, BOM. I got the ladies sweatsuits coming also.
All right. So
Yeah.
you'll see me rocking
So
that
look you
soon. And definitely looking forward to the Teamsters,
Mm-hmm.
the album, Pictures Worth 1,000 Birds.
Pictures
right?
worth 1,000 birds. Yeah.
So we got a lot to look forward to. All right, so we are signing out with another episode of On the Rocks. Thank you very much for tuning in. As you know, next episode I have another dope individual in the building.